News 3 presents Race for the Cure Live.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Willow Island here at the Alliant Energy Center for News 3's special coverage of the 18th annual Race for the Cure. I'm Susan Simon. I'm here with my colleagues and co-race chairs, Charlotte DeLeste and Michelle Lee. We're here, ladies. Yeah, finally, it's race day. Yep. We have the entire News 3 staff fanned out all over the race course, and over the course of the next 90 minutes, we're going to bring you every moment of this very special community event.
We're so excited to be here, and we're so honored to be the sponsor for the 18th year. This is amazing. We are also, though, this is exciting, obviously broadcasting for the very first time on WISC TV3 and on channel3000.com. So if you're watching at home, we want to remind everyone to use the hashtag Race Madison. You can send inspirational messages to the people who are walking today or running today, and we will share them on our inspirational board.
And that is why we are here to support everyone in our community affected by breast cancer. Of course, to raise awareness, so important, but we also need that financial help to help out the wonderful organizations that help those who are fighting breast cancer in our community. And you know what? There is still time to contribute if you would like, right from your couch, right from your bed. All you need is your phone, computer, whatever you got. All you have to do is just donate. And we made it simple. Every dollar helps.
Now, the weather, we were really nervous about it, but It's not raining yet. The skies are a little threatening. It's a little humid, but it's dry. and we're grateful for that. Meteorologist Hattie McLean is with us this morning. She's over at the finish line. Hattie, are you checking the radar? What does the forecast look like?
I have the radar right here on my phone on the Channel 3000 app, and right now it is dry. You're right, thank goodness. Skies are very gray though, and temperatures are in the 60s.
Thanks so much, Hattie. We'll check back with you in a little bit. What this is all about today are the survivors, people in pink t-shirts who are designated as breast cancer survivors. That's why we're here, to support them through their treatment and to celebrate their survival. The survivors tent here at Willow Island is sort of the main area of activity, and it's the reason that everyone is here. Our Danica Lewis is over there, and Danica, I understand there was a special ceremony earlier this morning to kick off the race.
Susan, that's absolutely right. I'm actually over at the social media tent right now, and as you can see, as I think Michelle mentioned, we have some really cool stuff going on here. We can actually see the pictures that you guys are tweeting and Facebooking in with hashtag Race Madison, but just a little bit of ways from here, it's about across the way, there is that survivor tent that really is the centerpiece of this here today, of the whole entire race. This is why we're here running today, right?
All right, Danica, thank you so much. In addition to the people in the pink t-shirts, a lot of other people are wearing pink postcards or all kinds of messages all over their t-shirts in honor of who they're racing and walking for today. So this is a very inspirational event. It can also be a very emotional event too. And joining me this morning here in our race coverage is Mark Kane, welcome back from vacation.
It is a pleasure to be here.
And Eric Franke, hi guys.
What a great event. Yeah, it's so exciting. The excitement is building. It's almost ready to start the race.
Yeah, the race starts at 8:25, so I need to get up on the pickup truck and get ready to go.
All right.
So I'll hand it over to you guys for now.
All right. Good job.
Susan.
Okay, thank you.
You know, this race means so many people.
Yeah, there's so much work that goes into setting up all this. There's so much going around, things being set up all throughout the race course here. Susan G. Komen, South Central Wisconsin Director Michelle Heitzinger, you have worked so hard to get, I feel like we've interviewed her like every day leading up to this.
She's part of the staff.
So it's really a great day to be out here.
It is a great day, and we're going to let you get to the start line.
Thank you.
Join Susan Simon and get the race underway.
We're here with Jessica Hayter, who came a long way for the race today. Why don't you tell us how you ended up here?
Well, we're actually in town for something for my kids, and so I thought if they're going to do something, I want to do something for me.
And Susan Simon spoke to two survivors who are changing attitudes and lives.
Gloria Ladson-Billings and Frances Huntley Cooper are sorority sisters in pink trench coats in more ways than one. They're good friends, and they're both breast cancer survivors.
Yes. I always call it my worst sorority.
That's a good way to put it.
Because the initiation is just hell.
Right. There's also a 1.25-mile fun walk. That's in orange.
And it begins on Expo Drive right next to us, leaving Willow Island at the Alliant Energy Center. Heads for the southbound side of John Nolan.
This is my first race, but you have actually walked this race for several several years.
Yeah.
So you've actually witnessed this.
Yeah, we like to do this every year. My family, we have in my wife's side of the family, there's some breast cancer history.
You can see the first of 6,000, estimated 6,000 runners and walkers hitting John Nolan Drive. These are the hardcore folks, the runners on a 5K course.
The rain is really starting to come down now, but we're still having a good time, and I want to show you some of the great pictures that people are sending and sharing on Twitter and on Facebook. By the way, if you're at home, send an inspirational message. You can do that on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram and use the hashtag #RaceMadison.
The rain has moved in.
Yeah, I think the front has moved through. It's getting much colder out.
But you know, the spirits are still pretty high. Susan's still getting them pretty fired up behind us. As she pointed out, a lot of these folks have been through a lot worse.
Absolutely, a little rain is nothing compared to what they've gone through.
Thank you, you guys. You're 6,000 strong. There are 600 survivors in the pouring rain.
I'm just thinking about being very grateful that I still get to be here with my very best friend, and doing it in the rain is a very small price to pay.
We're all happy to be out here, even in this crazy weather.
I am here at one of the more memorable places that I remember running this race, at least. You've got streamers, you've got the infamous apparently pink half gorilla going on there. That would be Rob here.
We're not working hard. We're just having fun. Everyone else is working hard. We want to support them in the race.
You know, you sense that this is about a lot more than just a race or a walk or being out. They're inspired. The weather, obviously, we'd all love it to be better weather, but they're still inspired, and they're still doing it, and it doesn't matter.
All right, and as Susan pointed out, they've been through, a lot of these people have been through a lot worse than a little rain and a little wind.
Yeah, and a little added inspiration never hurts. So #RaceMadison. We've got kind of our social media thing going with this, Twitter, Instagram. If you got a picture, maybe you're, you've been to this race before, you got a survivor, you want to remember, post it at our Instagram. #RaceMadison is the hashtag, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook as we try to hold down the Raptors here.
I am a 10-year survivor. We need to find a cure for breast cancer, and this is just, right now we're doing a memory maker here, because this is going to be a very memorable walk right now.
So we are here with Rick Paul, who just won the Madison Race for the Cure. Congratulations.
Here with my girlfriend on a graduation party vacation trip, and ran it with her aunt, who is a survivor. So it was a great opportunity to come out and run today, support a very worthy cause.
From the starting line, Susan, we get Susan in here to drive. Well, you need like a robe or something? I mean, you're drenched.
We're drenched, but wasn't this fun? They've been through surgery and chemotherapy and you name it. So a little rain, we can all endure a little.
You did a great job out there, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Some serious elements you were dealing with as well. So great job.
You too.
Great job.
As the walkers continue, let's check in with our Matthew Simon, who is on the route. Matthew.
Are you thinking about your mom right now? Is she on your heart?
Yeah, she is. Like, even though there is rain, we're still having a lot of fun. And
Is this hard to talk about? It looks like you're having a little trouble because I think it's so emotional.
yeah, it is kind of hard to talk about, and like, I'm not very good at on-the-spot stuff either.
Well, you're doing good. What's your name, buddy?
Nathan Green.
We've had some great pictures. You can use the hashtag #RaceMadison. And now let's talk about the Wisconsin Well Women program.
Just like a hurricane, a whirlwind.
The storm of Donna Wood's life almost went ignored.
My boyfriend actually made me go.
Donna went to the doctor for a lump in her breast, and her life changed in a heartbeat.
The look on their faces just gave it away.
The goal today is to raise $240,000, and all of the money is going to the mission. That's 100% of the money goes to the mission. 75% stays right here locally. 25% goes to research and grants.
We got to recognize our helpers today here. Check out Rick Bloomer. Simon holding down the tent.
Jessica Arp.
Jessica Arp over here. Kathy King, our photographer. Jim Abraham under here as well.
We didn't plan on this wind.
Multi-talented people. Jim Abraham here has shot Mark and I the entire time while holding this tent down right here. Pretty amazing stuff.
Karen's over here as well.
Karen Swanson, she is a meteorologist by day, a safety expert
and a tent
by night,
anchor.
holding down the fort, truly. Here, it has been an amazing experience.
It's funny. I always tell my son the most difficult situations make the best stories later.
Yeah.
Remember when we went to the Race for the Cure and it was a monsoon?
Yeah. That's something we'll remember.
Yes.
She touched a little bit on the statistics, and she talked
yeah.
about 1 in 8 women in the U.S. get breast cancer. And as I looked at those statistics as we were preparing for this broadcast, it's amazing, the numbers.
Serious.
230,000 new cases this year. That's why it's so important.
A person dies every minute from this disease.
Pretty unbelievable.
You know, and it's hard for yourself to go through breast cancer. It's also very hard to watch someone you love go through it. So there are a lot of caretakers here that are just as important. It takes a village to recover from something like this.
And everybody really should think of those women and men in their lives and you know, think about them and what you can do to help them be more proactive about their health.
We have Elaine Brown here, a survivor. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Okay, so how was the race for you?
Awesome.
Well, we have somebody who is really on the front lines of this fight, and that's Dr. Lee Wilkie from the UW Carbone Cancer Center, and you just finished.
I did just finish this race in this lovely weather today.
Hey, and your boys are over here. They're helping your husband. They're all helping. They're joining in the fun of holding the tent down for us. So, well, what an amazing cause this is, and I'm sure you've seen firsthand the results of the positive things that Komen has done.
Yeah, no, I can't say enough about how much Komen South Central has done for our breast cancer program, as well as breast cancer survivors throughout Rock, Sauk, and Dane County.
Maybe you could put it into words a little bit, what today means to you as far as overcoming cancer, being told you're cancer-free. Tell us about that. And I know this day is very emotional. You just take it in and you look at the water, and it really, I think, hits you just how much today means.
Yes, it does. And they have my friends and family here supporting me.
Everybody, please advocate for yourselves. Get your mammograms. Don't listen to the cutoff from the insurance and all that. Insist that it be paid for and get it done.
Great advice. Jane, thanks for coming by. Thanks for stopping here and saying hi.
Thanks for letting me have my piece, because I wanted to get it out to everybody out there. We can beat this.
I have had some criticisms of people that say, doesn't breast cancer get enough attention? The statistic is still 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed. We have sheer numbers working against us. That means we have to stay in this fight, and we've got to keep working on this.
Thank you for joining us. Our Dave DeLozier has also been out in the field, and here's a look back at the 18th Race for the Cure. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, everybody.
I race for the survivors, and I'm one of them.
I always tell people, if you've never done the Race for the Cure, just do it once. If you come and do it once and see all the pink t-shirts, you see the signs on people's back, people are running in memory of, sometimes you see a child running in memory of their mother or their grandmother, and it's a very emotional day.
It's a race about hope and promise. It's a race about, you know, fighting the fight of your life, getting through it, and being here with everyone else, the love, the support.
I'm racing for Jesse Fitzrandolph.
I'm here today for my sister Beth. This whole tent, the angels among us, that's a phrase Beth always said, that there are angels among us.